get a lot of viewers watching us on both YouTube mediums, and it seems to be that YouTube Live is pretty good on the mobile for some reason. I noticed you've gotten some pretty good. You did like a video where you were like fixing your fridge, right? It was funny.
Yeah, I did a video where I was just fixing my fridge and I was just being goofy and just actually just showing it like almost like to a point where it seemed like you were just eavesdropping on someone, watching them take care of their home maintenance stuff.
Yeah,
So it actually YouTube mobile live, I guess I'll call it mobile live.
yeah,
It promotes your live to a lot of people versus the live that we do, which is the classic horizontal. I
yeah.
feel like we almost have like a adverse effect of YouTube not wanting to promote it. So
It could be that it's just like not liking our, I don't know, our medium that we're working with. I don't know, but that was
mhm.
I like even I watched the whole video, bro. It was entertaining how you were trying to fix that fridge, bro. It was like you were like goofing around trying to figure it out too. It's like a people like the whole IRL thing, right? Like that's why it works, right? They like kind of like being in the bird's eye view, watching things, you know. Uh, so yeah, I like that, dude.
Yeah, the way I was thinking about it is sometimes when you're alive and the person starts talking to you, it just kind of feels uncomfortable, but you're okay just watching someone do something. Uh,
Right.
so I'm like, okay, if I just don't interact with the people and they're just eavesdropping on me, I feel like that will get them to watch. So
Yeah.
like you and I talking right now, they're watching us on live stream talk on the mobile. We're not talking directly to the chatter. So they feel like if they feel like, hey, they're never gonna talk to me, I feel like they stick around more for some reason.
That's true. Yeah, like it's like you're not desperate for the attention. You're just doing your thing, right? Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a cool thing. But yeah, no, I think it's cool. I think it's definitely something we need to integrate to our podcast. And it's been a crazy kind of Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year.
Hmm.
If you haven't heard it yet from us, I hope you had a good one. It was kind of a weird New Year's because it landed on a Wednesday, man. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't really like turn up like you normally, like it's weird that New Year's ends up on a weekday, but midweek, like on a Wednesday. I'm used
Hmm.
to it. I don't know for some. I don't recall the last time that happened. I feel like it's always been like a weekend thing, but uh, yeah, it was strange. I mean, we didn't work, but we couldn't really go out and celebrate. How did you spend your New Year's, bro?
You know what? It's interesting because like once you get older and you're married and have families, from both sides,
Yeah,
you have to kind of split,
the
decide where you're
time.
gonna go.
Yeah.
So I spent it with my wife's family,
Hmm.
and we were just playing board games, and we ate tacos, and
Nice.
we were just hanging out. And then we kind of came pretty early. We came back. I think it was 12:30. We drove back, and we were just hanging out at the house, and then that was it. But my family, like my dad and my mom, they stayed up to like 4 in the morning, bro.
Damn,
They
turned
were
up,
going
huh?
hard.
All right.
And
That's the two kinds of Mexican like
hmm
families that there is, right? There's the ones that like um kind of are just like super kind of proper and like stay up till like max 10 p.m. and
yeah.
call it a night. Oh, bye. Thanks for coming. Yeah, 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 bye. I gotta clean up, go to sleep.
hmm
But there's a family, Mexican families that go till 7 a.m., bro, 8 a.m. It's like
Dude.
you're there,
Yeah.
everyone's there, like the eye bags are you can see them progressively get worse. Um,
Yeah. Like my cousins on WhatsApp stories, they were posting it was 10 a.m. and they were still like at karaoke at their house. It
10
was
a.m.
10 a.m. Bro,
Bro,
10 a.m. What the
how?
fuck? How do you do that? You need some coke for that one, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Oh, shout out. We got some people commenting on the live. Ashley Berry, hi, hello. Are you pregnant? I'm not pregnant at the moment. Front desk, hi. I just subbed to you, boys. Good. Thank you. Thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Uh,
So okay, so
appreciate it, guys.
anyways, yeah, New Year's, the people celebrate it in very different ways, and I feel like Mexicans, for some reason, it's like something super special. It's like we did it, another year, mijo, te amo, te quiero mucho. Ese
Yeah,
año
yeah.
que te deseo lo mejor.
I know. And then the next day they'll get mad at you for something, right? Like for not doing a chore. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny.
They get mad at you the next day. But shit, man, this New Year's was crazy because like you were saying, it landed in the weekday and not in the weekend. So it kind of sucks because this was the year 2025. So it's a significant year. It ends in a five. People like that, multiples of fives. And
Yeah.
the fact that it was on a Tuesday, right? On the
Yeah.
Tuesday, people cannot
Yeah.
celebrate. Usually people like to go out and party and house parties and plan, but no, this was very quiet. People were at work.
Bro, I'm not sure if you noticed, but this, well, at least in my area, I noticed there wasn't as much fireworks as there normally is for a New Year's. You know, and
Mm,
I think that kind of talks about how the economy is, bro. Everyone's broke. Like no one has money to just be spending stupidly on fireworks. You know.
bro, I'm gonna have to say the opposite, bro. In San Antonio, it was fucking
For
killer,
real?
bro. People
Nah.
had, yeah, bro. I was driving all the way from Bernie all the way to Commerce, Texas. Fireworks
Oh, I
all
saw a
throughout
video
the.
like it was showing the sky highlight in San Antonio. Maybe it's a thing in San Antonio. I don't know.
Yeah, San Antonio is for some reason very firework. And there's a bunch of stands. I guess it's because there's a lot of Mexicans here, man. That's
Where
probably
that money
why.
coming from, though, bro?
It's all the money laundering they're doing over
Oh
there.
yeah,
Those beaners.
all that gardening money, huh? Oh
Yeah. All the gardening money. Yeah, you're the favorite gardener, right?
yeah,
According
milk.
to
Shout out
Milk.
milk. But no, let me. I guess I was the more chill one. I guess we didn't do me. My fiance didn't do much. We just chill at the house, bro. I tried to be like, oh, let me open. I had a champagne bottle. I was like, oh, let me open it. But bro, like, I drank one and knocked the heck out. It's just nightcap, bro. It put me to sleep. That champagne. So yeah, man, a very weird New Year's. It's kind of weird also because like at work, it's like it's still slow, bro. I don't know how yours is, but I feel like
Mhm.
everyone's still on vacation. They don't come back till next week, type of thing. Um,
Yeah,
so
it's very
we're
true.
kind of like in a limbo area as far as like it still feels like a last days of school vibes, you know.
It very much does, but it's gonna pick up at some point. But next thing you know, you're gonna be in mid March, bro, and you're gonna be like in mid March doing projects. The way I was thinking about it is, I was like, I'm gonna be super productive today at my job, kind of
Mhm.
like a New Year's resolution. I
Right.
want to be like more productive, see if I can like advance in my career. So I was really like just trying to focus, like no phone, no nothing.
Yep.
But it was very slow. I sent emails, no one responded to any of the emails that I was sending.
Yeah,
Um,
dude. No, I had one email in my inbox today, and I was like, well, it wasn't even. It was like not even important. Like nothing to do with anything important. So I was like, well, it's like slow. Um,
yeah,
but yeah,
but
man, I was like already thinking in my head like, damn, what's the next like big holiday? Like January after that, what's next? Like Easter? What's the
now
next
you
one you
know what
can
I
think?
was seeing?
Yeah.
Martin Luther King and Trump's inauguration are the same day.
Oh, Jan 20th, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're on the same day.
Damn. We should get that day off now. Like just to like
We
decompress.
we have a day off because Martin Luther King Day, I think.
I don't have it at my job, to be fair.
Ah, shit.
There's some of those weird ones that we don't have at my job. But
Racist.
I know, dude. Fucking, I gotta get on that case, huh? But no, dude. I mean, I was already thinking like, damn, what's the next big holiday? It's probably Easter, right? Like that you can think of, right? That's like a big gap.
um, Easter, yeah, but that's a while. No,
We get,
that's
I
in
can think,
March
I
or
think in my
April.
job we get that Good Friday. Kind of weird, but we do get it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're called, the holiday season. Then and then it ends, and then it's just
And you're
regular
back.
life season.
And you're back, bro. I
Uh,
know.
but I mean, it wasn't all that good. There was a lot of tragedies that happened over the weekend.
Whoa,
Which
guys, we got to talk about this New Orleans incident, Las Vegas incident, Honolulu. I saw something happen there too.
what?
Like, yeah, bro.
I didn't even count that one. Puerto
I,
Rico, they have no light, like no nothing.
but they somehow had the New Year's event, bro. I guess
Oh, they
everyone was
did.
saying.
I didn't see that.
No, there's somehow everyone was like, damn, they're using all the power for the New Year's thing instead of like for their citizens.
Damn.
I haven't cleaned. You haven't cleaned my pool in a while. Yeah, sorry, bro. I haven't been able to clean it. I'm over here, working multiple streams of income. I can't do that. So yeah, dude. I guess I found an article that was kind of good. Alternative press.
One thing that I saw is that the person from the Tesla truck at the Trump Hotel and the person who did the New Orleans were both at the same camp military. They're both in the
Oh
U.S.
wow, for real?
Army. They both use Turo to rent the vehicles. That's crazy. Turo, the app that we
Oh,
use.
I
Now it's
like
going to be
Turo.
known.
Yeah, I like Turo. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So it says here, Islamic State inspired driver expressed desire to kill before deadly New Orleans rampage. Biden says. Biden, bro. I don't trust Biden, but whatever. So this is the aftermath, bro. That looks insane, right? Like that truck just
Yeah.
blown to smithereens. Uh, the FBI now says that the pickup driver responsible for the deadly rampage in New Orleans acted alone and professed allegiance to the Islamic State. The investigation is expected to look at any support or inspiration that Shamsuddin Jawad may have drawn in the Middle East-based group. So, a U.S. Army veteran driving a pickup truck that bore the flag of the Islamic State group brought carnage on New Orleans' raucous New Year celebration, killing 15 people as he steered around a police blockade and slammed into revelers before being shot dead by police. So they killed him, bro. But this guy, I keep on seeing this kind of like theme of people doing this. Like they use a vehicle and ram into people, and it's kind of like a recurrent theme that they keep on using, bro. Don't you think?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's like a new form of mass murder. It's like a new form of terrorism
Yeah, yeah,
because we've seen the shootings. You get the AK, you get the assault rifles, and you go in and you shoot people. But some people just get their truck and just ram it out. That's what they
yeah.
decide to do.
Exactly,
Um,
bro. So President Joe Biden said Wednesday evening that the FBI found videos that the driver had posted on social media hours before the attack, in which he said he was inspired by the Islamic State group and expressed a desire to kill. Dude, we've actually been to New Orleans. You've been to New Orleans, right?
yeah, I have. It's
Yeah. So it's
crazy.
like it's kind of weird that we've it actually you know I saw videos of how apparently they normally have like these ramps there that
Hmm.
can block off
Hmm.
vehicles from coming in, but they weren't up for some reason. Which is kind of a strange
That,
thing.
that that's a conspiracy that I'm like, see, that's where the conspiracy starts because anytime there's a parade, anytime there's an event in any city, you always see like some cement blockade things, some water containers that they put in the middle. So the fact that they're not going to be there at this one time is a huge coincidence. My conspiracy mind is racing, man.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
Why wouldn't it be,
January
right?
6th.
Yeah, dude. Why wouldn't it be racing? I mean, it's I also saw how incompetent the FBI of New Orleans is. Saw tons of videos going around of like that what's it called the main speaker for the FBI. She was saying like, oh, this is not a terrorist attack at first. So it kind of showed how they weren't competent, bro. Like they weren't fully prepared. I mean, I feel like on New Year's Eve you should have like be on full alarm, be fully staffed, be ready for something to pop off, right?
Yeah.
It's like the most important day of your job that year. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your, how we worry for like deadlines and stuff. That's your biggest deadline. That's your day. You should be the most focused. And
Hmm.
this happened, right? And uh, luckily they did catch it. They caught the other bombs that the guy had said and stuff. So they did do their job to a degree. But I guess it's always easier to think of like, well, how could this have been averted? Um,
Yeah, and just very unfortunate, man.
Very unfortunate.
And my conspiracy mind is also thinking. Last week was the drones. Unexplainable. All
Yeah.
the government agencies were just incompetent in being able to explain, telling us that it's not a threat, but at the same time not telling us what it is. I don't know if they disappeared, but now we have two crazy incidents, and this reminds me of MK Ultra, which is where the CIA actually conducted experiments on using psychedelic substances to control people's minds.
Yeah.
And if you go down that rabbit hole, you see that they took a lot of inmates and washed their brain to create crimes, such as Charles Manson, who's supposedly one of the persons that was brainwashed,
Hmm.
another prisoner from Lackland Air Force Base. And
Well,
the fact that these people were both from a military base, the one with the Trump incident and then the one in New Orleans, makes me feel like the government may, let's say in a movie, the government may use a secret program to brainwash veterans to go do an attack so that people can forget about the drones because the drones come from a foreign threat such as China, which, by the way, China hacked. Did you hear that China hacked like a government bank or something over the weekend? I don't know if you heard about
I
that.
hadn't heard of that. No, that's insane.
Yeah, we can probably go into that, but
Yeah.
that's what I think, man.
No, I mean it's you're right. Like these people have been. Why would they throw their whole career away, bro? Like they've been. This guy was in the army for years. Why would someone just out of nowhere decide to pull something like this? Was this maybe, you know, the what's it called, like a test by the FBI or whoever, trying to see what they can get away with, or I don't know, dude. Like it's very sketchy. It's very premeditated. Has a lot of like weird flags that don't really make sense. So I really don't know. It might just go quiet, bro. Uh, like most of these things end up becoming. So
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes quiet, which is very. very unfortunate because the only time we get answers is when we don't care anymore. We get answers about maybe 9/11. We get answers about JFK. We're far beyond that. We're in a whole new metaverse of life, bro. We're in a whole
Yeah.
new fucking tier of life. We don't care about those things. So recent events such as drone sightings, the Chinese spy weather balloon a couple years ago, Luigi Mangione, these two incidents. We're not gonna know, bro. We still don't know about the Trump shooter. We don't know anything about him. The fact that his room was completely professionally scrubbed, that they made his body into ashes within hours of the incident. We don't know any of this information. We're just stupid.
Why was he in the BlackRock ad? Like, what the fuck? Like,
yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm sharing my screen right now.
Yeah.
U.S. Treasury says Chinese hackers stole documents in major incident. So this happened December 31st.
Dang, bro. Oh, under the weather right there, huh, writers?
So let me give you the 3 bullet points. The U.S. Treasury says Chinese state-sponsored hackers stole documents. So these are people that were sponsored by the actual Chinese government. China says it's always opposed to all forms of hacker attacks, yet they sponsor them. Attacks follow a pattern of operations by China-linked groups, an analyst says. So they stole fucking data from the U.S. Treasury. How is that possible?
They stole our passwords again, or what's up? Like,
bro, they have everything, man. They have all our social security numbers. They have, damn this. Okay, so what if China is slowly stealing our information with TikTok, with these government hacks, and then they have an advanced AI program where they're going to duplicate everyone in an AI format and steal everyone's identity as an AI avatar? That would be fucking crazy.
Or what if the drones are also theirs and they're just planning who they're gonna use, what areas they're gonna attack, all that kind of shit, bro. I don't know, dude. But like, what I wonder, is there any specification into what these documents like had inside them?
The Treasury officials didn't immediately respond to any emails seeking further details about the hack. The FBI did not immediately respond to Reuters' request for comments, while the CISA referred questions back to the Treasury Department. So no one's fucking answering anything.
Classic.
A spokesperson of the Chinese embassy in Washington rejected any responsibility to the hack, saying that Beijing firmly opposes the U.S. smear attacks against China without any actual factual base.
Okay. Well, that's not what I asked, but okay.
Yeah. Reminds me of the politicians in England that couldn't answer the question about the Amazon strikers. Remember
they're just going in circles the whole time.
Okay, here we go. According to the letter, hackers gain access to a key used by vendor to secure cloud-based services used to remotely provide technical support for Treasury Department officials, DO, and end users. Technical support, how may I help you?
Hello. With access to the stolen key, the threat actor was able to override the service's security, remotely access certain Treasury DO user workstations, and access certain unclassified documents maintained by those users. Damn. All right.
Based on available indicators, the incident has been attributed to Chinese state-sponsored advanced persistence threats, APT. Damn, they literally have the name of the fucking company that hacked us.
Damn.
What the fuck? How's that possible? Right here, these fuckers.
Damn. They're persistent, huh?
It's a threat actor. What the type of word is that?
It's kind of like the guys that do that. What are they called? They wear like a mask. Fuck, I forget.
Anonymous?
Yeah, Anonymous. Those guys, right?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard about them in a while.
Been quiet for a minute. I guess they only pop in when it's like something like secret, crazy. You know, I don't know.
I think maybe they're dead, bro. To be honest,
it could be. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if like a government agency in some country just slowly started taking out every member of Anonymous, because you think they would do something with the Trump shooting. You think it would do something with all these mass incidents, the drones. You know?
Yeah, bro. So actually, more about the Trump thing, bro. Apparently, it turns out that by them using a Tesla truck, Cybertruck, it ended up being to the benefit, right? Because apparently it kind of contained the bomb and everything. Yeah. So that was kind of it's a good marketing ploy for Elon and Tesla, because like it shows that it can withstand that kind of explosion and cause minimal damage, right?
Yeah, I mean those are the things that like you're never gonna create a fucking ad about that, right? You're never gonna be like, hey, we're gonna make a Tesla truck and the ad's gonna be that explosion won't be able to explode the building. Like you're not gonna do that. But those are things that you just kind of let remain the zeitgeist of people's heads. So when they buy a Tesla,
to be fair though, he did have, I think part of his marketing campaign was, remember they were shooting like at the truck. I mean, yeah. So this kind of works like I guess in his favor, I guess. But yeah, it's weird that like you said, this guy, the Vegas incident ties into the New Orleans incident. Um, I wonder what kind of message do you think they were trying to say? Because apparently they both were Democrats and donated money to the Act Blue. So maybe this is their way of saying, Trump, watch out this year. You know, we got plans. Like, what do you think?
That's crazy because the guy was Islamic terrorist or linked to Islamic ideology. The New Orleans person.
Yeah,
It's. I don't think it's the first time that we've seen that people in the military end up becoming like Islamic supporters.
orders.
Islam.
Yeah,
Makes it feel like maybe they have like a discipline where they're like you're gonna go into the army to get trained like an American soldier and then commit the crimes, or if there's just people who maybe when they go into the military, all the military training really breaks them down psychologically so that they can easily be exposed to horrible ideologies. That could
it's
also be
possible,
the
dude.
case.
Yeah, 100%.
Um, you read the article from the AP, right? Of the Islamic, or was it a different one?
Yeah, that's the one I read. Yeah.
Look, this right here, CNN. I don't know how much we can trust CNN, but it says Trump falsely linked New Orleans terror attack to migrants after an erroneous Fox News report.
Oh,
Um, but even though, bro, even then, it does kind of makes you want to have like a secure border, like the fact that it's Islamic. Like, like let's be honest, most people in America, most American citizens are not Islamic religion. There's minorities out there, but most of us are not. So we need to prevent all types of like entry of terrorists into this country. So I don't understand why you can say that this is like being racist if you're gonna like take some protocols
yeah.
after
It's
this
kind of like a
incident.
catch-22. They get you by saying, "Oh, but you're being racist by not allowing extremist Islam people to come to your country." Is that being racist, or is that just being national security methods? I mean, there's tons of these, you know, terrorist groups out there that who knows when they're going to strike, and who knows? I mean, with the border the way being the way it's been, we know they've crossed through there. We've known people that are evil have crossed through there,
Hmm.
and that's one of the biggest things that Americans care about. Having our, these people were trying to enjoy a nice evening of New Year's in the New Orleans Bourbon Street,
Yeah,
and their lives changed forever.
could have been
Um,
anyone.
what was that?
Could have been anyone, bro. Anyone
Could have
goes to
been,
New
dude.
Orleans.
We've been there, bro. I mean, people like going for New. People could this could happen in New York. This could happen in Times Square. This could happen, and tons of places, bro. And by not having the border secure, by allowing people like this to come to the country, you're putting your own citizens at you're prioritizing people who don't care about us and want to see us dead over your own citizens. That's not what America is made for, bro. If our forefathers were here, they'd be fucking spitting on your face for thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's such a self sabotage because if you're gonna be like that, you're being racist because you want to vet people who are Islamic religion because like the terrorist is isolated, it has nothing to do with your religion. But at the same time, bro, like if that explosion killed one person, if it would have killed someone in your family, you as a reporter who's going against Trump and saying that he's racist because of his comments, you would definitely be on Trump's side if someone that you knew died, right? So
Yeah,
it's easy to call people terrorists when you had nothing to do about it. Like us, we're unaffected by any of the terrorist attacks. We could have easily said, "Don't be racist. That's
yeah,
an isolated incident." But we're not assholes, so we're not going to do that because
right,
we don't have to have personal. We don't have to be personally affected to be able to distinguish racism from protecting and having national security.
correct. Yeah, I mean, and we're also minorities, bro. Like, I mean, if Trump, if the whole deportation process says, "Hey, we're gonna check all foreigners," I'll gladly show all my documents to prove that I'm a U.S. citizen, bro. I don't give a fuck. I will. I have it.
You look a
As
bit brown.
look, I am brown. I understand. You want to check me? I get it. Fuck it. Here, I got all my shit. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you work at SpaceX.
oh, oh, you're an electrician. Nah, but yeah, dude. Man, what's wrong with that, dude? Your country. What's wrong with getting vetted, bro? You do that. Whenever you get a job, what's the first thing they tell you on your first day of work? Bring your social security. Bring your this and that.
Hmm.
So why can't the country do that to you? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's also ridiculous because if you were to go to an Asian country like Japan and you're walking around and the police stop you, what are you gonna say? Like, oh, you're being racist because you're profiling me because I'm brown, bro. You're the only fucking brown person in Japan, bro.
I know. What do you expect me to think that I
Yeah.
know? Yeah, bro. It's fair. It's fair. It's like I think it's something innate in humans where if we see an outsider and we don't feel comfortable in our tribes, like it's like when we were like freaking primates, bro. I don't know what the fuck caveman. I don't know if someone's coming into the group who's not part of the group and seems different. You're gonna check. It could be a possible threat, so you're gonna check that, right? I mean, I think that's in our gene code. That's part of us.
Yeah, it's
So
for sure part of us to not want to be around people who aren't in a group. Like we have to be protected because
yeah,
human nature, bro. Humans by nature, they could get violent and they could betray you. So it's
big
in our
time,
DNA, bro. Let's not be idiots.
big time, man. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what you want to talk about next, but I was thinking that um, actually, I don't know what I was thinking because I don't know what to talk about next.
Yeah,
Different, bro.
well,
So
I got a little segue in here. So,
yeah.
I got some New Year's resolutions that I want to work
Oh yeah, yeah,
on,
yeah.
and one of the things that I want to do is I actually want to start interviewing people in a podcast, whether it be virtual or whether it be in person. But there's a comedy scene in San Antonio, and there's obviously a comedy scene in Austin, a big one.
Correct.
But in San Antonio, Miguel, you haven't experienced it, and I think you should come one weekend, and we can just go on a Friday to experience the comedy scene. But
Yeah.
it's very interesting. It's very clicky too. There's people in there who I've seen, these amateur comics who I've talked to, sat down with. I'm kind of social, and then they think they're like better than me. Like they like put me in a category of like, oh, you're not a stand-up person. You're just a person who comes and enjoys comedy. It's like, fuck you. I support you. I support you more than anyone fucking else because I've seen you 4 or 5 times. It's the same damn jokes about your sexuality, bro. About fucking so next time I see you, bro, you better dab me up and say hi to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's very clicky like that. And there's a guy, not I think he's on Instagram. I think his name's Neon Monkey. He has a podcast. So he's most likely one of those guys who rents to pay for a studio. There's a lot of podcast studio. You've seen ads like that,
Yeah.
and you pay and you have a little podcast studio, or maybe he has like a little room that you set up. And he invited the comics that I go see. So he's been doing it for I think a year now, and he invites several different comics.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a thought of doing that. Like, I want to do that myself. I want to invite some comics. So I DM'd this guy, and I'm like, because he follows me. He follows me on Instagram. He followed me back, and I DM'd him, and I was like, hey, man, I've been having a podcast since 2019. I watched your episode with this guy. I watched your episode with that guy. I really like what you guys talk about. I think we should do a collaboration where you go on my podcast and I go on your podcast. Like, I'm not a comic, but fucker just left me on scene, bro.
Damn.
What an asshole. This guy gets like max 30 views per fucking episode, bro. So
what a prick.
People just like are so easily blinded at the opportunities that are in front of them. Like their pride just says like, nah, fuck this guy. Like he's not cool enough to be on a video with me. But at the same time, I have 10 times your fucking viewership, bro.
That's hilarious, man. No, I mean, that's people like that, bro. People are elitist. People are entitled. They think they're the shit, even though they have zero, like things to show up for it. So, if I know, I have credit to you for like reaching out and trying to like, make that bridge or that connection. But I mean, some people just don't want it, bro. And likely they probably like don't deserve it, So let it be that, bro. Fuck it. Let them fuck off. Tell them fuck off.
Yeah, that's true. But it gives me this drive, bro, because like I wanted to interview people. I saw this guy doing it, and I said, "Fuck it!" Like it'll be cool, like to help out or just make the community bigger. But now it's like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna start your competition, and I'll be fucking better than you because I have 5 years of experience, bro. And all the comics that don't fuck with me, well, you're not getting a fucking interview unless you fucking ask for it. But I'm not gonna fucking interview you, assholes.
That's funny, bro. No, but I mean, yeah, you should definitely do it, bro. I mean, I know you've got like some of those people and you see them a lot and stuff. So why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, having New Year's resolutions, it can seem cheesy when people have like, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to do this, I want to do that. But really, it's all just about keeping yourself accountable and staying determined and have that drive to better yourself. Like you said, 1% better every day. If you can do 1% better every day for the whole year, like trust me, you're not even gonna even think about that New Year's resolution. You're just gonna be like, well, like I have a daily resolution, So
okay.
I mean, yeah, I mean, for me, I like things that I want to focus on is my health. Like I want to. That's something I want to get like really delved in. And then I mean, I don't know, bro. I guess like a part of me, I would also wants to like start a business or something. At least, I mean,
Okay.
at least start, thinking big. I think I have a business idea for something that I want to start here in Austin that I think would do okay, or I would think that I think would do fairly well. But I need to figure out the logistics of how the company would work, how getting all these permits, all this bullshit and stuff.
Damn.
So I'm trying to hold myself accountable and trying to like dive in and actually do it. And like starting a business is like a big risk, but it's one of those where the payoff can be significantly great, right? It can lead you to big things if it pays off, which is I think is something me and you like try to do sometimes. We take risks, we start fucking buying cameras and fucking mics and start a podcast. Yeah, this business that I want, my idea is something that I've thought about for a while, and I'm like, I think it'll do well. Worst case scenario, it doesn't do well and fucking in debt forever. Who cares? We're already in debt forever. You got a house paying forever, so it's like, why not even try it? So that's something that I wanted. I mean, if I don't do it, I at least want to like say that I tried to do it, or that I, did my research and saw, what, it's not value add, but that's something that I do want to like venture towards.
You want to talk a little bit about your idea or not yet?
Yeah, I could talk about it. I mean, I can share what kind of my idea derives from. It's let me see. I'll show you.
Oh shoot, we're about to get a presentation. We're about to get a sales pitch.
Yeah, I'm trying to sell it to you, bro. If I sell it to you, shit, it's sold. Nah, I'm playing. I've sold it to a lot of people at work.
Shit.
So my idea, bro, I had this idea like years ago of starting like a drive-through like this in Austin, in the Austin area.
Oh shit.
So what this is a place back in the valley, and what they do is they make these drinks, these mixed drinks, frozen drinks. They have snacks. They have having like a fruit stand kind of thing too in there. So the idea is you drive through, you buy alcohol, you buy your snacks, and you just leave, right? It's really it's a really kind of very fast and fast way of receiving like a gratitude response. I don't know. Maybe it's like a TikTok version of getting things. I don't know, but I think it works because you can make these drinks and
these are alcoholic drinks, huh?
Yeah, so alcoholic drinks is part of it, but it's also like the whole snack thing of it. So I want to put like all these chips. Like Mexican people, bro, we love this kind of food, bro. Like,
yeah, that's really good.
Like, you know how people are, bro. Like the people, you see this shit, people.
Was it shrimp?
Yeah, bro, all this kind of stuff, bro.
Damn, boy. Why don't we have that shit here, boy?
Come on. Don't, bro, because people fucking don't want to do it, So I'm trying to do it, bro. I had this idea years ago. I think something like this could do very well in like a metro area, especially near college. So my proof of concept will be doing it either here in Austin or. Graphic is calling me.
Maybe you should go answer that. I'll take care of the podcast.
But yeah, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, this business idea works for several reasons. One reason it works is because it has alcohol, and these daiquiris, these sippets, all these work so well. And the fact that this one has chips and camarones, which are shrimp, and all these Mexican little snacks, that also makes it work really well. It's a combination of two factors, which is innovation, because innovation is when you get two things that are working and you find the way they can work together in a synergistic way. So the alcohol benefits the chips and the munchies and the snacks make sometimes people want to drink. And these are like mangonadas. There's mango with chamoy in it, with alcohol, with tequila. That's gonna be so good. So, and I mean, okay, so we look at this one, the current competitor to the company that Miguel wants to create. They have El Ronco. That's the name of the logo, and it has a man, kind of like serving you the plate. So, I like to be a clown. I'm a clown guy. I could be a clown myself. So, Miguel, why don't I be the logo for you? I'll dress up as a clown. And look, I already have my outfit going. So, I could just pull up with some of these and just walk around like a clown. And then, get my clown shoes. And then I can also have my clown hat. And I could be the mascot for your fucking dessert place, bro. Yeah. I was saying that I give you your logo. I could be the fucking puppet guy.
El payaso, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny, man. I was saying that this definitely works because there's all these type of daiquiri sipping, stands.
Oh, I've seen that place sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
But this one is Mexican. This one has
You like it? What do
chamoy
you
and
think?
mango.
It's a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. You got to figure out how you can enter the.
Yeah,
Like
I
how
mean,
you're gonna.
I know you gotta get like certain permits, like the drinking, the selling alcohol and all that kind of stuff, permits and stuff. But it's something that like I said, it's an idea of mine that I thought for a long time. Even like when I was like, why don't we have these up here? Like, what's limiting it? But I think it's just like the people aren't from there or haven't thought of bringing it to it. So that's my
Yeah,
idea, man.
well, I know with alcohol licensing in Texas, there's two versions. There's the one where you can sell beer and wine-based products, and then
Right.
there's the one that's like more heavy or higher restriction, which is the one where you can sell actual liquor like tequila and rum and stuff.
Yeah.
So you could start by making these drinks with a wine base, which a lot of margaritas that you get at like little stores like this, they're wine-based margaritas. They're not tequila margaritas.
That's correct. Malt liquor, right? Like a malt liquor.
Malt liquor, yeah, you can do like a malt liquor fermented.
Yeah. But yeah, these drinks are good, bro. I think my favorite is just the mango one. What is it? Yeah, this one's fucking good, bro. That's the.
Yeah, it looks good.
So this is the Blue Hawaiian. So
So
like they have different kinds of daiquiris in there. Palomas. It's cool, right? Like they have different cocktails. Like I know you like cocktails, bro. You and your cousin.
Yeah, that's
y'all
good.
Go hard on
Piña colada.
Yeah, bro. Like you could even buy fucking gallons if you want, bro.
Damn. So what is that in the valley or where?
It's in the valley there in Mission by my house.
El Ronco.
El Ronco, yeah. Dude, it's even crazier. Let me stop sharing, Mary. When I was driving through the drive-thru, so me and my girl went. We got drinks and stuff. We got food, and then we're driving through the drive-thru, bro. And then we see a fucking Lambo parked right there, bro. The owner got a fucking Lambo.
No.
Owner got a Lambo, boy. Let me see. Let me show you.
Damn. Hey man, your phone's not showing you on the YouTube. I don't know why.
It should be. It is. I can see it on mine. You can't see it on yours.
No, but I guess other people can.
Whatever. Who cares? Like this. So you see this? This is what I saw. Lambos right here.
Wow.
It was like right there. And I was like, damn, they got a fucking Lambo, boy. I gotta be making some money. And now they're even. So they got these all over the valley. It's not only one. They got more. Like they became like a franchise. They got like one in Edinburgh and one in other cities. So, yeah, man, pretty impressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they should have populated, bro? I want to start it up here, but we'll see how that venture goes. But
yeah, no, that's good, bro. I think you can use ChatGPT to like tell the idea and then like tell like how do you break it down for me and then you can just have like
notes. Help me with that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta get the LLC, the branding, the name, the logo, all that kind of shit,
Yeah.
All that stuff. Yeah.
And the content is gonna be very important, like doing social media for it.
Oh, dude, we got that shit, bro. We know how to do that shit, boy.
Well, you want to be business? You gotta be business partners, bro. I'm not just gonna fucking.
You trying to get that 10%, huh?
Bro, I'm not gonna fucking. It's the fucking sponsor of the podcast, bro.
Oh shit.
Miguelitos.
Exactly. Miguelitos. Shit. Is that good? I don't know. I think that's a little too long.
Miguelitos? What would you call
it? Ronco works because it means it's gonna get your fucking throat sore, bro, from the fucking alcohol. You know what I mean?
So what are you gonna call it? El borracho que?
El chug. I'm playing. I don't know.
El cuz.
Oh, actually, that could work.
El no sabo. Oh, no sabo.
El cuz drive-through.
El cuz
that works actually though.
And it's like aquí en la troca mamalona, cuz.
The logo.
And the fucking all the marketing is a bunch of cuz.
Egger cut. Shout out if you guys got the egger cut.
Cuz si quema, vamos al cuz. Okay.
Vamos al cuz. That could work, bro. I like that. That could work.
I'm gonna register that shit. Fuck you, dude.
Hey man, El Cuz
drive-thru established 2025 January 2nd.
The El Cuz drive-thru generates $500 million a year. Right? Oh, imagine, bro.
Just the name. They just
we get on the Forbes 500 something just for being on that shit. The Fortune 500. 30 under 30. These guys started a drive-thru.
Hey, bro. You got like what? You got like 12 months to become. You got 11 months to become 30 under 30, bro. Come on.
I know, dude. I got like 10 actually. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But there's a 40 under 40, no? There's just like every decade.
For real, damn. Yeah, I believe it. But yeah, man, that's kind of some of the things I'm focusing on, my health, and then kind of trying to become self-reliant. I guess starting a business is the way to financial freedom, bro. And I think betting on yourself and obviously doing your homework, not just throwing yourself out there and doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Doing your homework and investing in yourself is kind of the best way of paying off anyone who is financially free and is doing well, they at some point had to bet on themselves and chose kind of to take that risk. So why not do that right now, right? Or at least look into it, right? So yeah, man, that's my kind of forte right now. My what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to do that leap of faith to jump in and go all in. And even though right now it's the easiest generation that we have the most technology, we have
Yeah,
able to advertise freely on platforms. It's really a yourself grind. Traditional media is dying. People are getting tired of these traditional fast food restaurants. So it really is a time where any venture that you want to get into uh, is going to work. But it's also there's also a lot of mental and psychological self destruction that we give to each other because no one really teaches you how to be an adult. So no one really teaches you the basic things in society. Like they don't teach you how to buy a house. They don't teach you how to pay a mortgage.
yep.
They don't teach you how to pay taxes in school. So when it comes to being an entrepreneur, it's like, bro, I just bought a house last year and I had to figure everything out. So not to become an entrepreneur is going to be a todo otro pedo. It's going to be like a whole next level of difficulty. And it's
Correct.
kind of overwhelming. But you just have to know that that's the fucking devil trying to stop you from getting money because the devil owns most of the money. Well, fuck you, Satan. Let's get rich, Jesus, bitch.
I could have said it better myself, man. But it's true though. Like you can't be scared of that kind of shit, and it's easy to just play it safe and not. I mean, it's people who are like 80 years old and never did that or never took a risk on themselves. And at least this, if you do it, you can say you tried it and you at least tried that on yourself. You bet on yourself at some point. Maybe it didn't work out. Hey, but hey, I took that fucking risk. I put my life on the line, and maybe it didn't work out. But shit, maybe your next generation, you learn from yours, and you help your children do it, and then so on and so forth. That's what this generation of wealth can become for people. Like people that got old money, they got they inherited a business from their previous generations or whatsoever. So you got to think of it like that. You can't just think of yourself. You also have a generation coming after you, a generation after that, and after that. So the idea is after every generation, you leave it off better than you started. So you got to think like that. That's what I think, man.
Yeah, that's a motivation factor. And like doing it for your offspring, doing it for your legacy of your last name, and starting your own family and making sure they have wealth.
Yeah,
That's a good natural. That's a very natural male motivational factor. So you're
correct.
right on.
Yeah.
Why don't we? I don't know if we send each other any messages on Instagram throughout this
Oh
course,
yeah,
but
yeah, definitely. Let's dive into our current events on Instagram.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Like, and I was sending you a bunch of stuff because I was seeing some crazy shit on my feed, and I was like, whoa. Let me see. Share my screen. Let's see. So this one was actually a funny video. It was like a bear, that doesn't want to eat McDonald's, bro.
What?
It doesn't want to eat it. Like this guy was trying to feed a McDonald's burger to the bear, and he just doesn't want to eat it. He smells it. He says nope.
Yeah, it's not meant to be eaten, bro. It's fucking
And
chemically.
bears have like the craziest scent ever, like strength of smell ever, bro. Like,
Oh, really?
so they can smell the fucking chemicals on that shit, bro. They're like knocked down. This guy's trying to force feed it to the mouth, and it doesn't want it.
I'm surprised he's so friendly with a fucking bear, bro. Watch
It's probably
out.
some Russian shit, bro.
Mm,
The way the bear puts up his paw, like I'm good, fam. Like,
yeah. I noticed that with my dog, bro. When you have dogs, and sometimes you try to give them like some like snacks, bro, like human snacks, they don't fuck with it. Like you be thinking they will want it, but no. Some
yeah,
things like
dude.
peanut butter they do like, especially when you rub it on your balls, but like, other
Oh,
things not really. What's that
no.
CNN one?
Okay, CNN. Let's see. So, wow, a witness of the New Orleans terrorist attack says the steel street barriers were not erected during the New Year's Eve celebration, and that flimsy orange ones were put in place instead on one of the busiest nights of the year on Bourbon Street, and they didn't erect the steel barriers. Why? So that's what I was talking about with like they didn't bring up the barriers that they should have to block off the drivers.
It makes no fucking sense.
Like
Sounds like they do it on purpose.
the city of New Orleans is run by a bunch of Democrat clowns.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah.
that's what they're trying to say, that that they were incompetent. They weren't trying to protect their citizens there, bro. That's insane. You know.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this incompetency excuse. Like we see,
Yeah.
like I think the first time that it entered the zeitgeist of this generation is when we had the Uvalde shooting, and we found out
Oh yes.
how much of incompetence we had with the school shooter and the local police, the authorities, and then the Trump assassination attempt. At what was it in Georgia? What was the fucking attempt? The first one, the big one. That one again,
Oh
incompetence from the FBI communicating with the local law enforcement, and
yeah.
now this one again, incompetence with putting the barriers on time. We can't use that shit as an excuse.
We
Leave that
can,
in
bro.
2024.
Yeah, but like, look at so this now going into the freaking thing at the Trump hotel. This is the freaking.
I've been to that fucking Trump hotel, bro.
You've been there, huh?
It's
You got that?
Vegas,
Is there a
yeah.
buffet there?
No,
Oh damn, bro.
that's fucking confetti, boy.
They put fireworks in there, huh?
But that person died, right? The person with the
This guy?
luggage, yeah, or no?
I don't know, bro. I
Because
mean,
like, he's right there, bro.
he's chilling, bro. He had
You
no
would,
clue.
yeah. You there's so many Cybertrucks in.
Oh, he flew off, bro.
Oh yeah, he did, right?
I think so.
Let's watch
Buddy
it
standing
here.
by the suitcase, make it out. Let's see if they replies. I mean, they had a lot of replies.
Let's see.
Yes, he runs away. Yeah, Buddy ran. The- he
Oh
did
yeah,
run.
he
He
did
did
run. He
make it
did
out.
run.
He did make it out. That's
Okay,
cool.
that's good. That's good to survive. But yeah, man. See, there's a lot of Teslas in Las Vegas, and the Trump Hotel casino, the Trump Hotel in Vegas. It's kind of a boring hotel because there's no casino there,
Right.
and it's you have to walk kind of at a distance to like a section of like there's like a section in Vegas where if you keep walking down the strip, it's kind of like a more boring. It's just like expensive hotels. There's no like cool shit to do.
Yeah.
So you don't really go that way. You go more towards like where
The wind.
the sphere
Oh, the
is,
sphere.
the sphere, and where the classic hotels are, like the Caesar's Palace or
Yeah.
even Planet Hollywood, like at the beginning of the strip.
Okay.
So you don't really go towards the Trump Hotel. Like it's I don't know. It's like otro pedo. It's like a different type
But
of
that
vibe.
was just trying to send a message, right? That's what that whole thing was about. Like it looks like it was just.
I think so. I mean, but he did a wild like a really cool drive. Like I think I want to do that because he drove from Colorado to Las Vegas in a Cybertruck.
Who did?
That guy.
This guy?
Yeah, he rented it in
Damn.
Colorado and he drove it all the way. And they showed the map. The FBI showed the map. He like stopped at every single like charging station along the way. So
Wow, bro.
it must have been a dope journey.
So this is actually something I've been seeing a lot of in my feed, bro. And it's, I mean, it could be some really conspiratorial things, but let me know what you think. People have been saying that there's this fog everywhere, bro. So it says this fog is in Florida. It's 9 a.m. almost. It smells like bug spray. We need to report this everywhere. It's happening. And then, Lex, you see this guy. He says, I smelled the horrible smell this morning during the fog. Might have been since I shit my pants. Almost positive, though, it's the aliens and government working together to get rid of us. So there's people who are saying that this is kind of like being used by the government to affect the climate and kind of be able to use it as a weapon. I don't know how true it is. I mean, the thing that's crazy to me is that I've seen videos of people like this and putting something like this in the Netherlands and Germany, all these kind of different areas of the world, and it's like, whoa, like it's strange that people who are from the area find this weird, right? They're not used to this. So
I get it, yeah.
So I got that. Let me see.
What
And
is
this is
that?
another one about the fog. It says, think the fog is normal. Look up US 13383438, and then it says process and apparatus for the production of intense artificial clouds, fogs, or mists. Worldwide applications in 1916.
What is that?
So
US 1338. Okay, let's see. USA 1338. What's the number?
what?
US 1338 34
3A. Yeah.
34 3A. Let's see what
Yeah.
this is. Patents. So these are patents here.
Oh, it's patent. Yeah. That's crazy how it has a patent for it, right?
Yeah, it just takes you straight to like the Google. There's like a Google patent website.
Download PDF. It says.
Yeah.
Paul Weiss. Yeah. So look at the comments here. It says same here in Northeast Florida and related or not. I'm not sure, but there was this weird white film residue all over my windshield when the fog was at its worst the other morning. So, a lot of people were commenting and stuff.
Dude, it does say artificial clouds in the pattern. It says art. Look, let me share my screen.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah. Right here. So right here, Paul Weiss. Okay, so there's a pattern, and then it says right here, artificial clouds, fogs, or mist, and do hereby declare the following to a full, clear, and exact description of the invention, such as will enable others skilled in the art to which it is apprenticed to make and use of the same. And then look, it shows the device.
Whoa, what the fuck is that?
That's the fucking device,
That
bro.
looks ancient, bro.
1920? Yeah.
That looks insane, bro. Looks like a portal or somewhere else.
It looks crazy. I don't know, like who really spends their time looking at fucking patents, bro? It's like,
yeah, no.
Oh, you know who did? Einstein, bro. Do you know that was his fucking job? It's crazy.
That was his job, bro.
His job. He was a clerk at a patent office, and he would just have to like
Review
approve
them
all the patents.
Stamp them.
I guess
crazy.
It helped his mind, helped him be an inventor. But yeah, this is crazy because like you can say this like, oh, this is 1920s. Yeah, that someone invented. It could have been just like a very like small fog, like maybe something that's like a fog machine that we see now at Walmart for Halloween, right? Like,
yeah.
But the fact that technology is over 100 years old shows that the government could have taken this and run secret programs.
Run with it, bro. Yeah.
I mean, we get microchips from Nvidia, the small chips that they just like set out, that like the small AI chips. Where there's big AI chips like massive computers like Elon Musk computers, and there's small versions. So when you get the government to look at the patterns and then they invest all the tax money into these private research labs, of course you can get something that's going to run mist throughout the whole county, right?
Yeah, bro. I mean, some people even there's conspiracy that they're sending out like nanobots in the mist that's going into us, into our lungs to try to monitor us and stuff. I don't know how true it is, but people are thinking
that's
like that, bro.
Not true.
I mean, I don't know, bro. People are like, how people are with the conspiracy theories, they go all deep dives, right? So, hey, but nanobots. A lot of the stuff that's been conspiracy has become true, right? Like, let's be honest, right? A lot of the stuff that people used to say, oh, there's no way.
Yeah, you're right.
True, right? At some point.
A lot of Alex Jones out there came through.
Yeah, bro. So you can't really doubt it like that. You have to have kind of at least open your brain and listen to what they're saying, at least.
Yeah, I mean, but the world's gonna go to shit. The world's always gonna have these crazy conspiracies, and the government's always gonna stop you. But that doesn't mean that you don't put in that grind. For example, El Cuz Tacos and Micheladas, now available in Austin and San Antonio, Texas. Come join us every Saturday.
I told Eric about my drive-thru idea, and and now he's trying to get my 10%. He's trying to get my 10%. Eric trying to get my 10% on that shit, bro.
You trying to use my camera, bro? You trying to use my 6400?
Nah, boy, that's my shit, boy.
$6,400 right there.
I'm trying to get that Lambo, bro.
I can write you a jingle.
Oh shit.
I think that's a good way to end.
That's a good way to end, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, yeah, there you go. Wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Everyone who watched to the end, like it or not, watch it or not. It's
whatever.
Happy New Year, motherfucker.
Happy New Year, y'all. See you, Eric.
Bye.
Bye, bro.